It definitely did not disappoint. It's the Association Post-Up. I'm Mike Yam, joined by a 17-year NBA vet. It's my guy, Rudy Gay. The New York Knicks are your NBA Cup champs. This one, it wasn't a dud. It felt big. It almost had like a June vibe to it.
It did. It was a very competitive game. Went back and forth. Had some big plays down the stretch. But overall, I kind of called it.
You did. On the pregame on the Association.
Once again.
Rudy had it. All right, we got a big show here. Let's get you to the highlights, but keep in mind, Jaylen Brunson, OG Anunoby, and Spike Lee going to be joining us here on the Post-Up. This is how it was looking before. We know what that trophy is like. It's not light.
Yeah, we borrowed it.
Yeah, you were doing some curls with that thing a couple days ago. All right, this one also had some star power as well, as these two teams were getting after. And how about that flush to find from Cat? That's a heck of a pass.
That was a heck of a pass.
OG with the finish. Game high 10 points in that first quarter. Here we go in the second. Speaking of good passes and finish, yeah.
Like that from young fella.
Yeah, Vassell team at 12 points at the half. Next possession, though, this goes back to what you were describing before. Game felt elevated.
It did. Very scrappy, man. Very scrappy. It didn't seem like a December game.
Yeah, Spurs up 7 off the Castle flush. Knicks, though, not giving up. Hanging in the air, OG.
Yeah, man. He had a great game, man. What, 28 points?
Yeah, he had 20 of those coming at the breaks. Knicks were down by 2 at the half. I'll tell you what, man, like the dude was vibing in this game.
Yeah.
I actually got a vote for MVP, which he didn't get. That went to Jaylen Brunson, but
yeah,
goes to show you.
Yeah, my vote.
You would have voted for him?
I would have voted for him.
All right. Wemby with an easy 2 for him. Cat keeping with it. Knicks down 7. Now you could see he was clearly in some pain there. It looked like he was tearing up on the bench.
Looks like he's in cardiac arrest right there.
He was definitely in some pain. Wemby with the triple. 12 points in that third quarter. Keep in mind, didn't start in this game. He had 10 points after Cat went down in that third frame.
Hey.
Oh, your guy Clarkson.
Insert Jordan Clarkson into the game.
Yeah, that tied it at 94. Oh, there he is again. Another 3, a 10-0 start to the fourth frame. Knicks up 3 off the triple.
Flame on, JC. Flame on.
Yeah. Mitchell Robinson, by the way, also another unsung hero in this one, especially what he did on the glass. More on that in just a moment. Brunson, the floater, he had 25 points, 8 assists. Knicks up by 5 off that bucket. There's a fine. OG again.
Big play right there. Big play. Big pass.
Tyler Kolek, you were raving about him in the green room as we were watching that.
Yeah, he
kept saying get him more minutes.
He needs more minutes.
Anunoby, as you made reference to, finishes with a game-high 28th, and the Knicks handling business, and that's your MVP, Jaylen Brunson.
We got down 10 or whatever it was, and we found a way to win, and that's it. Now we're going to find a way, and that's going to be our model going forward. We're going to find a way.
Brought something to the table, and it was an easy decision for me going down the stretch that, hey, these are the guys that had given us a lift, and so we're going to stay with them. And that's what it's about. You know, I told our standards are about sacrificing, connectivity, competitive spirit, a belief in the process, and a belief in each other, which is huge. No matter who's out there, belief in each other while holding everybody accountable. And that's what we did throughout the course of this ball game, and that's why those guys were able to finish and play extended minutes.
It's a gritty win for the Knicks, and Jaylen Brunson clearly rising to the occasion in the NBA Cup. Named your Cup MVP. You can look at a couple of the other previous winners. This is good company to keep. And when you get that honor, that also means you get an interview with our Chris Haynes.
Here with Knicks star, the MVP of the NBA Cup, the champion, MVP, Jaylen Brunson, man. Mm-hmm. How's it feel, Jay?
It's a good feeling to be able to win the way we did. It wasn't pretty. Obviously, I didn't have my best game, but we found a way to win. After being down 10, we just kind of locked in and stuck together, and we could have crumbled, but we found a way.
The first 3 quarters, Spurs, like, they had the game in control. Like, they kept a 5-6 point lead. No matter what you guys did, they still was able to keep a sizable lead on you guys. What changed?
Like I said, we stay connected and stay focused. I think we closed out the second quarter good. Obviously, Fox at the shot at the end, but we had some timely runs, and so that one run in the fourth, obviously helped us. We didn't look back after we took the lead, but I give them a lot of credit, man. They're good, and I mean, obviously, even without Big Fella, they do a lot of great things, and then when he's in the lineup, it's even scarier. Yeah. So we gotta give them a lot of credit, and kudos to them. We just found a way, and I'm happy that we did.
Speaking of kudos to them, when you were being awarded the MVP, you made sure to acknowledge OG, Clarkson,
Yep.
Tyler. Why Mitch?
Yeah.
Why did you feel like, because that's your moment.
Yeah.
Why did you feel like it was time to acknowledge other guys?
I mean, I wouldn't be holding that trophy if they didn't come through for us. I mean, seriously, the way they played today, man, it was phenomenal. They helped spark that run with the defense, the offensive plays, and without them, I mean, I'm not talking to you right now.
Yeah, you're dry right now. I don't see any, I don't see any champagne.
No.
Y'all ain't popping bottles tonight?
No.
Okay. It's serious, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we're happy we won. This is obviously a goal of ours, and it was a step of ours. We got a long way to go.
Okay, so what do you do for the rest of the season? Like, how significant was this, and how does it help you moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's great. It's important for us to enjoy it, and to be thankful that we were able to achieve this. But then when tomorrow hits, we're moving on. We're getting ready for our next game, and we're gonna figure out a way. But this was definitely a stepping stone for us, and I'm happy that we did it. But it's just we were able to cross this off the list, and now we gotta figure out what's next.
And before I let you go, last thing real quick. I had a vote, MVP. Well, I voted for you like everybody else did, except there was one. You didn't get one. Does that? What do you think? What do you think of that, Jay? I know you don't care, but I want to ask. I want to see
control what you can control. That's all I focus on, and I'm thankful for you though.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. New York Knicks star, MVP of the NBA Cup, Jaylen Brunson. Thank you for joining me, man.
Thank you.
Take care, brother.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Love. Happy holidays, man.
All right, that other player who got a vote was OG Anunoby, who, by the way, Chris will catch up with, and that's coming up here on the post-up. Fans in New York understand this, especially the ones that follow the real baseball team in New York, the Mets. They had that mantra, we got to believe, right? In this game, and this seems like a season mantra for the Knicks, got to find a way is what he's describing. What happened in that fourth quarter? How did they get this done?
Man, they just kept on just pushing and getting offensive rebounds, moving the ball around, knocking down shots. Jordan Clarkson hit nine straight points, was it? I think he did in that fourth quarter. He really sparked that lead, them getting back that lead after being down 10 or 5. Kolek moving the ball, playing Scrappy, OG with a big 3. So it was a really good game, really scrappy game, and they just outworked them today.
You mentioned Scrappy. I'd also describe and use the word gritty to focus in on what the Knicks look like in this game. And I know Chris brought it up with Jaylen Brunson. After he gets awarded the MVP, he does name check those guys. And Robinson, who had 10 offensive rebounds in this game. Kolek, who, by the way, has now played 12 consecutive games. That's the longest stretch of his entire career. And meaningful minutes, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for him. Clarkson, as you mentioned, he did. And Clarkson with the 15. This felt like a complete effort by the Knicks, not just their stars leading the way.
Yeah, I mean, that's more of what we thought the Spurs were going to do, more of a balanced attack than the Spurs were. I think that was the name of the game. Those other guys, they really stepped up and got the win.
We're going to talk about the Spurs coming up here on the post-up, but Wemby's the guy that everyone focuses in on, and we understand why. I think what's special about him is not just how he looks when he's playing, but it feels like his fingertips are all over all aspects of the game. That wasn't the case in this one. What did New York do?
No, I mean, it could be a lot of things. Could be, a little rust from sitting out so long. Last game was a good game, but, it was less scrappier than this one. Sometimes that happens, Sometimes you just have bad games after sitting out for so long.
Yeah. What does it mean for the Knicks to get this win?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, look, this is a team that wants to win a championship, and this is also part of that. Like you said, this is part of their plan. They wanted to win this, and you see that they came out victorious. Now they want to, finish out this season and try to get another championship.
A stepping stone is what Jaylen Brunson has described the NBA Cup. He is your Cup MVP, and this is a good step in that direction. We got more reaction coming from Vegas. OG Anunoby, Spike Lee, who's usually Knicks fans, haven't won an NBA championship in over 50 years, but the team has called the NBA Cup a stepping stone, and they've taken a step in that journey to go and win an NBA championship. In Vegas on Tuesday night, New York outlasted San Antonio 124-114. Brunson, your Cup MVP, and the Spurs left having to answer some questions about what went wrong.
What do you think the guys got out of this whole experience?
Probably that word more than anything, the experience. Second game all together, playing really competitive games against really, really good teams, seasoned, experienced teams that have been in similar situations. I'm not sure about all the Cup experience of all the teams, but, you know, be able to feel those games, work those games, be in the moment in those games, I think is invaluable experience.
It was an unbelievable experience to be a part of this. Like you said, I'm 3 months into the NBA, and I get to go do things like this with a great group of guys. So I mean, just the mindset we went into the game, I think that it got away from us in the fourth quarter. But overall, I mean, we're gonna take a lot from it. We're gonna apply it to the next time.
Sounds like a good learning experience for the San Antonio Spurs team. You take a closer look at the NBA Cup, and it's never fun to go and lose, but generally speaking, some teams have actually found some success in the postseason. Haven't seen a team win the NBA championship just yet. Maybe this Knicks team is the squad that flips that script. From a San Antonio perspective, those guys talked a little bit about what it was like for them, but from an outsider's perspective, when you go and see a team lose like this, what's the value that comes back in return?
Well, I mean, they were in the game for most of it. They were up going into the fourth quarter. I love how they played. They were very scrappy. It's just a couple unfortunate offensive rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, like you said, he had 10 offensive rebounds. Those kickouts to threes really hurt. And that really, it got Jordan Clarkson going. It got OG Anunoby back going, and it got Coolidge going downhill and making plays for others. Yeah,
we'll talk to OG coming up in just a moment here. But and once again, here's a look at some of the success that could potentially happen when you go and you know, take care of business in the NBA Cup, or maybe you lose, I should say, in the NBA Cup as well. From Wemby's perspective, I just once again off the bench, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks. I know people focusing on him, but Castle, I thought was a difference maker that kept them in it. What did you like about his game?
He looked like he was just the hardest playing basketball player out there. Yeah. He was everywhere on the floor. It seemed like he was on the floor more than he was running up and down the court. He was trying to get every possession, and he really valued the ball for most of the game. At the end, it kind of got away from him. But he was really being a good playmaker, and we know what he can do. We know he can score, but he was really that steady pace, that steady person out there for them today.
Yeah, you can see those 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 12 assists. At one point, it was 11 and 11 dimes in this game and no turnovers. He was dictating a lot there. From a Wemby perspective, now I'm going to let you dive deep into his game. What was it about what New York was doing, or I don't want to say lack of aggressiveness, because you said, hey, maybe it's a little bit of a rust factor there, but I just don't know if the impact was what we have come to expect from him.
No, I mean, let's not forget he just came back from a calf injury.
Sure.
And, you know, he wasn't the Wemby that we've seen offensively or percentage-wise, but he still had a pretty good game. He was very effective. He affected a lot of shots. These guys had to move the ball around a lot to get open shots, like you should. That's what you want them to do as a defense. They just have to do it, and they did it today. Yeah. The Knicks being the Knicks.
It did look at times like there was some settling for some jumpers that just didn't go down from Wemby, and maybe that's the difference in this game. But OG Anunoby, also a pretty impressive performance from him. He got one of those MVP votes. All the other ones went to Jaylen Brunson, but he was able to catch up with our Chris Haynes.
OG, tell me, how important was coming here and winning this, this NBA Cup championship? This is new, so it's taking people time to get used to, the severity of this. Like, how did y'all approach coming to Vegas?
Just anytime we play, we step on the court, we want to win. And we know to win here, you have to be a great team to get here. So we knew to be the best of the best. And we played an amazing San Antonio Spurs team. They're really talented. You know, it was a great game.
Man,
So
it was a great from start to finish, and you guys didn't find your footing until I want to say the fourth quarter. Like for 3 quarters, the Spurs were in control. What were you guys saying to you amongst yourselves throughout the adversity?
just being physical and staying with it, you know, knowing they're a great team, they're going to make shots, but just play our brand, you know, get stops, run on transition, move the ball, do the things we do.
So what does this do for you guys throughout the rest of the season? Like, do you feel like this motivates you, or like how are you guys looking at being the NBA Cup champions?
I think it just is a test, and we're battle tested. You know, we prove we can come here and win, and we just use the momentum to carry us the rest of the regular season into the playoffs. And you know, it was a great tournament. It was a great test. So.
Yeah, and it was, especially if you were a Knicks.
Blessed. You blessed.
The Blue is blessed.
With the legendary Spike Lee. Spike, man, you've seen a lot of basketball. You've seen a lot of Knicks basketball. First time they're in the NBA Cup championship. They take it home. What is this feeling like for you?
We're not done. This is our year. We haven't won since the 1972-73 season. For those who know arithmetic, that's over 50 years,
Yes,
5
sir.
decades.
Yes, sir. No, who's counting though? But go ahead.
Nick counted. We didn't count it, but look, there's this a beautiful team effort. Mitch Robinson,
He came through. He came through. Played big.
you know, and I got to give credit to the San Antonio's no joke.
Yeah.
And big man,
Yeah.
good God.
Wemby.
And he's not even back all the way.
Yeah, he's still on minutes restriction.
But we came back, fought, and this team, this is the year. This is the year.
This is the year, huh?
Come on.
I'm listening.
Did you see the Pope's jersey?
Spike,
The Pope. Did you see the Pope? Hold up. The jersey.
I hear you.
The reason why there's 14 because he's a 14th Pope named Leo. And where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go to school? Villanova, baby. This is our year.
Spike, how significant is the NBA Cup championship? It's something new.
Nah,
But
hey,
how
I love
significant
it.
is it?
I love it.
You love it, huh?
But I've been reading. I read stuff saying they've been talking about maybe not coming back here to Las Vegas or something like that. But
Potentially, yes, potentially. What do you think about that?
the world's most famous arena,
Oh,
Madison Square Garden.
I should have known.
Let us get it.
I should have known.
If this game was in the Garden,
Oh, come on, Spike.
on.
Come on, Spike. Yeah,
Come
Spike, I hear you. First of all, congratulations.
thank you.
And second of all, you said you guys are not finished. So you think this is going to lead to bigger and better things this
This
season?
is a great confidence booster. The team is solidified. And you know, I don't know about all these trades, but you know what?
What?
Did you see Tyler?
I saw Tyler.
He don't want to get traded.
Hey, Spike.
Oh,
I hear you,
did you
Spike.
see the work he was?
I see him.
Wait.
Him and Jaylen in that
It's
backcourt.
spelled W-E-R-K.
Yeah. Work.
Man, but
Hey,
thanks for having
Spike,
me,
no,
man.
thanks for coming on,
I
Spike.
don't even have a plane to go back to New York.
Spike Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace and love. Happy holidays.
I'm pretty sure Chris tried. Studio photo of the night, not a surprise. The New York Knicks. Well, you see Cat holding the trophy. I guess he deserves it too, but your game MVP is the guy right next to him in Jaylen Brunson. Photo courtesy of Nathaniel S. Butler. Job well done, or I should say shot well taken. Now, the last time these two teams played for a trophy, got to go back to the 1999 NBA Finals. Spurs went on to win that series in 5 games. Oh my God, I remember watching this thing. Clinching their first ever NBA championship. Tim Duncan, your Finals MVP. San Antonio would add 4 more Larry O'Brien trophies to their collection over a 15-year period. That series, I think, still haunts Knicks fans. Now, 1999. I was a senior in high school. There was a bunch of players who weren't even born at this point. I mean, take a look at some of these names that are here. Wemby, Castle, Harper, Zelda, Bride. I'm feeling old.
Me too. Me too. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that series as well.
Want no part of that conversation. I remember always being the young guy when I was going to work, the newsrooms, on the set. Now my knee hurts. You see how I'm rubbing my knee during the show?
Mine too. I'm there with you.
It's bothersome. All right, biggest takeaway from the Knicks win, or maybe of a San Antonio loss. What stands out?
Overall, this weekend has been really fun. Yeah. The Cup has been great. Vegas was electric. Everybody's happy. Everybody's excited to be a part of it. It's a win for the NBA overall.
Yeah, you mentioned Vegas, and I know Chris brought it up in the interview with Spike. You tell me, is this a good setting? Neutral court, we had talked to him in the association on the pregame show. Hey, does it favor one team or another? I don't know if the answer is yes or no, because it seemed like there were Spurs fans in attendance, Knicks fans in attendance. What do you like?
Well, it's a desirable destination, so people want to be there. So I think, you're going to have a lot of traffic, people flying in to be a part of whatever team is playing there. Until, of course, if we heard Commissioner talk about it earlier. If we have a team there, then we have to think about something different.
Yeah. Would you prefer, I mean, look, when we get to the postseason, we got home court, we got the visitors deal. Yeah. Would you prefer to see home, like Spike was yelling, most famous arena in the world, Madison Square Garden. I get it. I don't know. Maybe it goes down to record. Team with the better record is host. But is that something you'd like to see in a one and done?
I don't know. I think, getting out of the atmosphere of wherever you're playing kind of helps a little bit. It gives it more of a stigma. People want to go out there and, different hotels and be a part of something different. Vegas is, like I said, everybody wants to go to Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what? But one thing that's not going to stay in Vegas is that trophy. It's going to New York.
It is. You know what else doesn't stay in Vegas? When Chris sends you a text and lets you know what he's been doing.
I hope Chris don't stay. Well, I hope he does, actually.
No, we do miss Chris. And Chris, by the way, is crushing for us here on the post-up. We do miss him. He'll have that seat over there, nice and cozy. He can put his feet up. One other thing that I want to circle up on with you, the experiences of defeat. I think that there's some athletes, and maybe you're one of them, where you'll remember the wins, but the ones that you never forget are the losses. From a Spurs perspective, they lose. And you could feel it in some of these press conferences, too, after the game. They wanted this thing so bad, but they're all saying the right things about a learning experience. Where do you think that this nets out for them?
Well, I think this helps them because they gave it their all for what they thought they gave. This is a young team. Now they understand going throughout this season that they do more. Even though they thought they did everything they could, they still didn't come out with the win. So this lets them know where their level has to be and where it was during this game and how far it has to go for them to be champions.
And the good news is not only is there a learning experience, but you did take out OKC to get here, and not many teams, in fact, just one other team can say that they did that. Wednesday schedule, here we go. We got a doubleheader action for you, Cavs and Bulls. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one, too. Are you here tomorrow night, by the way?
I'm not. I'm not.
All right, well, he crushed it for us.
Go to Mel's job.
We'll see you on the association tomorrow.